Hey 12, Shure SM4. You rolling?
We're not rolling, are we?
It's me who does it. Hey, Nick Marzock with Full Compass. Don't you just love a microphone that looks great, is super durable, but most importantly sounds great on most sound sources and in most environments? Me too.
Why are you yelling? I'm right here.
This is the brand new cardioid large dual-diaphragm condenser microphone from Shure that is great for camera, great for budgets, and most importantly, great for sound. In short, this is the Shure SM4. Let's review. Probably shouldn't throw this box around. It's a beautiful packaging. Great job, everybody. So I have today the Shure SM4 Home Recording Microphone Kit. This is a MAP price of $269. You could also purchase the standalone microphone that comes with a swivel mount microphone clip and zippered carrying case for $199. But for the purposes of this video, we're gonna look at the kit. Your home studio upgraded. Definitely going after the home studio crowd with this microphone. So inside the box, you have this wonderful case. Inside the case, you have look at that, that is so cool looking. The Shure SM4, of course, the magnetic pop filter, we'll get into that, and to hold it all, this shock mount. And thank you, Shure, for sending the replaceable bands. Oh, and you know what else? This is a little detail. They send the adapter separately. It doesn't already come in the screws, like completely tight where you need tools to get it out. It's the little things. Okay, so it's out. Let's set it up and use it, of course. Just like that. And then the magnetic pop filter that just affixes right onto the shock mount. That's awesome. So that's the setup. Oh, I gotta plug it in, I guess. Hey 12. That's a good level. This pop filter is awesome. I love that it's magnetic. It just clips right onto the shock mount. And it's on there. Like, it takes some effort for me to get it off. So if I just like hit it, it's a durable mic. We'll talk about that. It doesn't pop off. The pop filter doesn't pop off. Okay, SM in the world of Shure, right? The SM57, 58, it stands for studio microphone. The 57 and 58 were originally intended for studios, but people in live shows just fell in love with them. So the SM4 is designed to be a studio quality microphone brought into your home because the recording world keeps evolving and there's so much more emphasis on a home recording setup. So this is a studio microphone that is great for home use. This microphone replaces the SM27, the Beta 27, and the PGA 27. So it basically took all of the great qualities of the three of those microphones and combined them into this slim and camera-ready, great home recording microphone. This is a workhorse microphone that's very budget-friendly. So naturally, if you are working out of a home studio like I am, or you're a content creator like I am, this is a top choice. Let's first talk about just the look of it when you take it out of the box and set it up. This is so slim, and the reason it's camera ready, it has such a little profile. It's not gonna block your face, especially if you're a content creator. This isn't gonna take up too much real estate in the camera frame. And it's black, so it's gonna match most studio environments. Some people have that sleek look. I really love the look of it. It's also made really well. This is an all metal design. It's built to be super rugged, so you could, I mean, it's not recommended, but it can take a beating and not lose function. But don't do that. And speaking of its encasing, this is such an amazing technology. So if you're a content creator at home or you have a home studio, there's a very high likelihood that you will have a cell phone or tablet or computers, Wi-Fi routers, a lot of radio frequency emitting technology around you. In these tight spaces, Shure has thought of that. The SM4's capsule is encased in a patent-pending interference shielding technology that blocks out radio noise. Literally a Faraday cage that's like a sci-fi experiment. This is great for when you're self-monitoring like I always do. I don't have headphones on to see if there's any interference signal that's ruining my take or ruining one of these videos, and I ruin them on my own. The RF shield itself also has a built-in pop filter, just in case you're too cool to use the external pop filter, or if you buy the standalone microphone without the kit, because you're too cool for kids. It's still gonna protect against those plosives. So you're not gonna peak your low end and throw your compressors off. All right, back on, because I am plosive friendly. And speaking of absolute technical overachieving At this price point, let's talk about the sound, and you can hear it. The SM4 uses a 1-inch brass dual diaphragm capsule. We're not doing single diaphragms, we are doing dual diaphragms. That second diaphragm is also going to cut down on the plosives. So not only do you have this external pop filter and the built-in pop filter and the RF shield, the dual diaphragm also protects against plosives. Bring all your plosives to this microphone, it doesn't care. Getting worked up. That dual diaphragm also protects against low rumbles, so any kind of mechanical rumble, it's not gonna pick that up as much. And it also reduces proximity effect, so I can get really close to the microphone right here, or come back here and be using the same voice. And the low end is not going to respond differently. If you are really animated like I am, but you wanna stay in that sweet spot of the microphone, the SM4 is a great solution. When you buy the kit and you have this shock mount, there's even less risk of rumbles. So if you're doing a guitar take and you're pounding the ground, the microphone won't be picking that up through the mic stand. Or any kind of like bump into the mic stand. I live in LA, earthquakes. I'd probably stop a take for an earthquake, but you wouldn't have to. Basically, without plosives or proximity effect, you have a lot of control over the low end on this microphone. You could dial it in exactly how you want it and it will stay consistent. Control of the low end, that's what we want. So from the low end to the highs and the mids, let's talk about the frequency response and the specs. SM4 has a response of 20 to 20, so 20 hertz on the lows to 20,000 hertz or 20 kilohertz, I guess we could say, on the highs. There's a very smooth boost in the highs that's gonna capture some vocal clarity or the sibilance of an acoustic guitar or cymbals, drum cymbals. And then it's very flat in the mids and it eventually rolls off slightly in the low end. The sound of this mic, it is so smooth and consistent, especially in those highs and those lows, where you get a lot of power and clarity. It's a cardioid polar pattern, but it has really good off-axis rejection, so you're not gonna get a lot of unwanted noise. Again, really good for home recording. I have my laptop very close to where my mic is, especially when I'm making videos like this. It's gonna cancel out a lot of hums, computer noise, fan noise. The window right behind me, just great off-axis rejection. Let's come back to that in a second. It has a maximum SPL or sound pressure level of 140 decibels. So you can get very, very loud with this microphone. Things like drums or trumpets, you can get right up close and it's not going to distort. And this now takes us into other applications of the SM4. Obviously, it's built with the home studio recordist or content creator in mind. But when we put all of these pieces together, the rugged build, the controllability of the low end, the smooth high frequency response, the great off-axis rejection, and the really high max SPL, we realized that this is also a great studio or live microphone. It sounds great on a guitar cab.
That is so loud in the room. How about really loud now?
It sounds great on loud instruments like trumpet or drums for overheads, or if you're gonna use a mono source room mic.
What's that from?
And for stage, if you're using the SM4 in a live environment, it's gonna pick up your sound source and reject a lot of other noises coming from the stage. I demoed this to see if I can talk about it, so I set up the SM4 on the guitar amp, played a guitar riff and looped it, so then I could go over to the drums, play the drums while the guitar was looping, and see how good the off-axis rejection is. It's really, really impressive.
That was fun.
So you can even use this in a studio if you have the band all in the room together. It's going to do a lot of isolation for you. It's just such a versatile microphone with a really cool, great, slim, sleek, slender look at an incredible price point. I can't believe this whole kit is $269 for the sound and the technology that you get for it. But what do you expect from Shure? Right? Go to fullcompass.com right now to get your Shure SM4 or give your sales rep a call. We'd love talking to you. 800-356-5844. For Full Compass, I'm Nick Marzock. Thanks so much for watching this review. Keep it right here at Full Compass for more great gear reviews, interviews, and so much more great content for you, the pro. Full Compass, Shure SM4. Look at this thing. It's so freaking cool looking.